Hello friend, Jim here with JB's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. In today's video, I'm going to kind of share with you the accumulation of what's taken place when it's come to YouTube for Barbara and I. I actually meant to do this at the end of the year, and it's simply gotten by me because I've got this big other list of all these videos that not only are being requested to do, but those that I really feel are important to do. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to pause for a moment, just kind of share some information with you, some things that might kind of bring some things home, maybe let you a little bit more. I'm very transparent, so maybe help you understand myself a little bit more, and obviously Barbara. If you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's real simple, easy, it's fast. On the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a little red box that says subscribe. Tap on it and you're subscribed. You don't want to miss anything that's taking place within our community. Also, give us a thumbs up. That way, YouTube's able to get this video to other folks that are looking for videos that are really good content, full of value, coming from Lake Chapala. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of share some things with you from over the period of time. Now, those of you that have been traveling, those of you that have been following us probably know that we've been here now for 9 months. We've lived here at Lake Chapala for 9 months. We originally came down April of 2021 for 8 days. And after being down here, we went back home, decided that we were going to move to Lake Chapala, sold everything, packed up just a few things, and came down. And when we got here, we really realized that there were some things that we were told about that weren't actually true, or we were given the wrong information. And I think a lot of it had to do with the individuals that shared the information with us probably didn't really know. And so, but we had that information. So Barbara and I are talking, and I said, you know what, my family's got to know what it's like here. You know, because you come down and all you hear about is the cartels. All you hear about is you're going to live in Mexico. There's a lot of things that go on. And so what I did was I made a video, and it turned out that video ended up taking on a life of its own, because I then got told that I should put something together and put it on YouTube. And I'm thinking, YouTube, I have no idea what to do or how to do something on YouTube. Here I am in my 60s, and, you know, when you're trying to learn stuff that's, you know, for kids that are in their 20s, it's a little bit difficult. So I learned some things and put some things together, started our YouTube channel out of one video, and I'm going to share with you about that video here in just a moment. But if you'd have told me that 6 months ago, when we started our YouTube channel, that 6 months later that we would have over 100 videos out, that we would have hundreds of hours of watch time, that we would have close to 1,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that, how fast it's grown. And also the number of views that we've had on certain videos. So here's what happened. I'm going to share with you some of the things about some of the videos. So let's start with the ones that are the most fun. I have actually had the most fun making videos that are done with my wife, Barbara. When we talk about a video and the idea and what we want to relay to you, our viewing audience, those are the most enriching to me, believe it or not. They're not the ones that I've got to study into the most. They're not the ones I got to do a bunch of research on, because we're sharing with you our story. We're sharing with you our hearts. We're sharing with you our experiences. And that alone is something you're able to learn from. So if I looked at our time of doing YouTube videos back when we first started, it's amazing. It's been an amazing ride. To give you an idea, this is actually my notes for today's video. This is it. It's a 4x or 5x6 or 4x6 or whatever size this is. Little piece of paper. This is actually the amount of paper it took for my very first video. All of the notes and the stuff and the things I had to go and research, and unbelievable how thick that is, to where today it's just this. So if I looked at a video, the video that just amazes me, that has the most views, and I want to say it's about 11,000 views now, and that is the video that came out of all those notes. And I could literally take those notes out because I'm a perfectionist. Now, I want that first video to be a great video. I taped them all together, and it's like I had them taped right along this wall so I could actually be looking at them and making the video. That's exactly how I did the first one. Now, here's what you don't know. In order to have a success, you have to have a lot of failures. It took me over 85 times to get that video right. That's right, 85 times. I literally probably took about 2 weeks to make that first video. It had to be right. It had to be the best. It had to be all the information I needed to put on it. But that's how I started. 11,000 views. I can't believe it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include links into this video of these videos that I'm talking about. So if you've not seen them and you're new to the channel, you'll be able to go right to them, click, and then be able to see the videos that I'm actually talking about. Bad videos. That's easy. My first video, what I'm talking about here. I look back at it and I look at my expressions. I look at what I'm sharing. I'm looking at me just presenting. And I'm absolutely amazed that it is our #1 video. The video has been watched the most. It's one of the videos that actually is one of the most watched videos every single week that I check our numbers when it comes to the videos that are being watched the most. And that's amazing to me. But it's the one that folks like, that our viewers like, our viewers enjoy watching. And I'm glad for that. And I'm appreciative of you. I really do appreciate you and watching these videos. But I'm looking back and it's like, wow, what a video. So that was the one that's got the most views. How about bad videos? Well, here's the bad videos. When you go out and you've got 6 or 7 videos that you've got all planned, you've got scripted, you've got the different notes that you need to make sure that you mention in the video, you've got the ideas and the thoughts and what you're wanting to portray, and you shoot these. Some of these included videos that I shot over in Chapala, in the businesses. I'd go into the businesses and I'd shoot a video and such. And I went and did that up and down the boulevard in Chapala. Now, I did a video just recently about walking up and down Chapala, but this was actually a video was like inside the stores and such. And then I also did one of going up the stairs, the dragon stairs. And I've literally, you've probably seen that. If you haven't, it's a great video because I literally walk up this steep bunch of steps that goes up this hill, and I'm huffing and puffing, and I get to the top of the step, and I turn around and look down. And it's like, wow, what? That was something else. That was a real ride, if it was a ride. And I realized once I sat down trying to catch my breath, I went back to watch it. And it turns out I forgot to turn the camera on. Can you believe that? I forgot to turn the camera on. I'm there and I realize only one thing. Now, I didn't tell you in advance that I was shooting that video, so it isn't like it was something you were expecting, but here I went to shoot the video and I didn't shoot it. It didn't happen. I didn't press the record button. So I walked all the way back down, started all over again, started at the bottom. And I really had to kind of, I'm not going to say psych myself up, but it just took a little bit of doing. I've since seen other people do a video walking up that, and I can hear them huffing and puffing too, but we're not in our 20s. We're not in our 20s. You know, I'm going to imagine all of us are in our 60s that have done this sometime. So what I'm sharing with you about that is this. I had 7 videos. That was about 7 hours of record time. And here's what happened. Even the video when I walked up the stairs the second time and got the shot, because the camera that I use is actually from an expensive cell phone, And it's an expensive cell phone, and it's got a great camera on it, and that's why I use it. Somehow, I had pressed the wrong buttons and did a factory reset. I pushed the wrong buttons, and I lost everything. Everything I'd recorded, all the shops in Chapala. There was some stuff from the Malecons, from some other restaurants in Chapala, walking up and down the street and going inside some of the businesses. I lost them all of them. So if I look at bad videos, I'm going to say the bad videos were the videos I recorded, and I lost them all together. And that, to be honest with you, that could have been a time where I said, you know what, I quit. I'm not going to do YouTube videos anymore. But I didn't. I just keep on going forward because I realize that success comes from failing forward and just continually going forward. So that was a disappointment if it comes to since our journey of doing YouTube videos. So I share that with you for a reason, and that is this. I know what our audience is that watch our videos. And as of right now, today, our audience is made up of about 82% of individuals that are in the States, in the United States. There's a small portion from Canada, and it's like 17% of those that watch the videos are actually here in Mexico. And then if I add together, I want to say the numbers is 87 as of right now, individuals. Our market, our audience is age 55 and up. 85% of our viewing audiences is age 55 and above. And I want to say it's like 70% is age 60 and above. So you're either somebody that's looking at retiring or retired, looking at, possibly coming and checking out Lake Chapala or even looking at moving here. So when I put these videos together for YouTube to be where we're at today, there's been a lot of time and effort that's gone into it. But I know who the marketplace is. That's one of the reasons why every single video I talk about you. I talk about how much we appreciate you. You are not just a number that is through this YouTube social media platform, but you're a person. And I want to treat you the way I would with my own family. When I made a first video to share with my family, and this is what it is, I realize there's some of you that have never watched any of my videos. I'd like to encourage you to go and watch some of them. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave down in the description a link to videos that I've actually talked about in this video, so you can go back and you can actually see what it is that I'm talking about. So bringing this to a close. Barbara and I, we know that when we started this, we had no idea it would be where it's at today. I'm so grateful to her that she's actually been on some of the videos, and some of those videos are some of the videos that have grown the fastest with the most views, that folks have made the most comments on. And I get a big kick out of that. She's shy, she's an introvert, but every time that we do one, she says she doesn't want to talk, but she still shares things. And I'm so appreciative to her of the effort that she puts forward, even though she's outside of her comfort zone. So again, here in closing, what we do is we do the best we can for you. We provide for you quality content and valuable tips and things that will help make your life, you're looking into Lake Chapala, a lot easier. And hopefully the information you find on our videos. So, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this video, as you have been all the other videos. Whether they were good videos or bad videos, you've been there with us. And if you haven't already, have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.